Have you ever asked yourself what's the best coffee shop in America? Well, I compiled a list of all the most popular coffee shops in America to find out which is the best of the best. And who better to test this than the biggest coffee drinker there is? Me. Starting with Dutch Bros. This place is known for their extremely fun drinks and their amazing, engaging staff. I think they're called Broistas.
And in order to have a proper ranking, I'm rating these coffee shops based off of two things: their coffee and their experience. So I walked up to the window, looked at the menu, and made my order. And if the music wasn't copyrighted, I'd have y'all vibing with me. This definitely helps the experience.
I got my drink. It's a Golden Eagle Freeze.
But the one thing about Dutch is they don't have tables and
They don't have Wi-Fi. But honestly, the coffee is great. I want to give the coffee a 5 out of 5.
But being outside wasn't working. It was hot, and so was my computer, so I needed to figure out something else to elevate this experience.
This is what we're gonna do. We are in the car next to the Dutch Bros. I'm gonna drop the windows. I'm gonna attempt to work out of my car. There is such thing as a Dutch Bros environment, and damn it, I'm gonna find out. I have to use my hotspot. Even with the hotspot, the Wi-Fi's not working. There's no work to be done here.
It was pretty frustrating I couldn't get any work done, but at least this happened.
You know what? That's okay. Yeah. I am. Hi, Dutch Bros. That also gave them points. The Broistas at Dutch Bros are always so sociable and very nice. The vibe is still nice. It's great as a drive-through. It's just that there's nowhere to work here, so it's so tough. I'll give them a 3.5.
So with the coffee getting a 5 out of 5, and with the experience getting a 3.5 out of 5.
That gives Dutch Bros an 8.5 out of 10. Love Dutch Bros. Keep it up, guys. Maybe bring me some seated areas and some Wi-Fi, and we can bump that up to a 10. Black Rock. This specific location I've been visiting a lot more recently. I live nearby and I need my third place. Somewhere where if I'm not at work or if I'm not at home, I need a place where I feel like I can get stuff done and still feel productive. And I think I found it here, but I want to do an official review to see if this is really the place for me. So let's go see what Black Rock has to offer. The homies. The homies.
I ordered my coffee, and this is what I got.
I'm trying their caramel blondie. We're gonna give it a shot.
I feel like a 2.5 out of 5 is fair. There's no shame in being right down the middle, and I'm comfortable with giving them a 2.5 out of 5. I was gonna start working, but I realized how cold it was in there.
No, it is really cold here. That is a consistent thing about this place as well. If you're coming to Black Rock, bring a jacket.
So I decided to take my talents outside.
Guys, my friend Chris has joined me. I'm gonna let him try the caramel blondie and get his thoughts.
So just out of 5?
Yeah, just out of 5.
Okay, and just the caramel blondie.
Yeah.
You give us 2.5, right?
Yeah.
I think you should try it again. You gotta like reassess it. Maybe we'll change your 2.5.
Okay.
Do something else.
Man, you can really taste the arilo in this.
Wait, what's Arlo?
Funny you should ask. As many of you know, for the past couple of years, my girlfriend lived in the UK. So we did long distance and I'd fly out to visit her. Well, for those trips, I didn't have phone service because I wanted to avoid roaming charges from my phone company. It wasn't until I needed directions or tried calling an Uber where I realized how bad I needed service.
Who are you talking to?
Now, I have a lot of trips planned for the future, so I'm definitely going to use Arilo next time. It's the world's first eSIM store, an app where you can find an eSIM for almost anywhere in the world. And their Discover Plus eSIM works almost anywhere in the world, in 137 countries. You get calls, texts, and data all from one eSIM that's valid for 365 days. And yes, you get to keep your phone number. If you use my code Rizzo, you get $3 off your first Discover Plus eSIM. I'll never have to swap a SIM card or pay insane roaming fees again. I just install an Arilo eSIM before I fly, and boom, I'm connected the moment I land. So if you're traveling soon, whether it's for work, pleasure, or you're visiting your absolutely amazing intercontinental sweetheart, download the free Arilo app today so you can stay connected wherever you go. Use my code Rizzo to get $3 off your first Discover Plus eSIM. The link is in the description.
And I did reconsider Chris's note, so I gave the coffee a new ranking.
I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. I feel like it's more user error. I feel like I could have added more ingredients to it, like a soft top or something like that, and made it a little bit sweeter. But it's still really good, so I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. The environment was nice. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. Black Rock, great stuff.
The coffee gets a 3 out of 5, and the experience gets a 3.5 out of 5.
With that being said, Black Rock gets a 6.5 out of 10. Let's go Black Rock. America runs on Dunkin, or so they say. No, I'm gonna admit something. I do love Dunkin. I'm not just gonna sit here and say I haven't been to a Dunkin before. It's just something about Dunkin that's so much more convenient than you find at other coffee shops. I also think their food options are really good too for what they have, but we are not here to review their food. We are here to review their coffee. So, does America run on Dunkin? I'm gonna go see.
I went and made my order.
Free Wi-Fi. Let's freaking go.
Okay, I got a small iced caramel craze latte.
I'm just gonna wait for it.
Oh,
Sweet.
thanks.
One thing about Dunkin' is they don't really mix the drinks too well.
I always end up doing it.
It's good. There's nothing crazy about it for a caramel craze latte. You taste the caramel, you don't taste the craze. It's Dunkin', you know, you just know what you're getting out of Dunkin'.
What are you?
I'm gonna give it a 2.5. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing crazy about it to make it like a signature drink that's any different from like a regular caramel latte. The shop is really cool. There are a few outlets, so this is the kind of shop where I could find myself sitting for hours at a time and working on like a video editing project or writing session or something like that. Honestly, guys, it's been a vibe in here. I'll give the experience, I want to give it a 4 out of 5.
America, what are we running on? What are we running on? Because I think we're running on Dunkin'. So that's a 2.5 out of 5 for the coffee, and that is a 4 out of 5 for the experience. So that gives Dunkin' a 6.5 out of 10, which isn't gonna win, unfortunately, but that's still a good number. You may not be the winner in the rankings, but you're the winner in our hearts, Dunkin'. Tim Hortons, a Canadian branded coffee shop, and they have some pretty interesting coffee drink choices. I definitely remember seeing them have a drink with like Oreo pieces in it. I almost think that's too sweet.
There's some napkins and straws right there.
Great, thank you. Oreos and coffee. It just seems way too dessert-based, but we'll give it a shot.
Looks like a milkshake. You can see the Oreo pieces.
Gosh, a little milkshake to start the day.
It's good, it's really sweet, but it's like milkshake sweet. If I was starting my day and I went to a coffee shop to like go to work or something and I finished one of these bad boys, I feel like I'd feel like bloated and sluggish afterwards. The Canadians are balling, man. I mean, they know what tastes good. I'll give it 2 out of 5. Like, it's good. It is in its own right, and this could be some people's favorites. It's not my favorite. It gives dessert. It gives milkshake. If I were to give this a rating, I'd say it's kind of right down the middle, maybe a little bit more than average. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5.
Tim Hortons, sweetie, honey, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are a fine coffee shop, but at the same time, it wasn't impressive. Just kind of right down the line, in the middle of the pack. I feel like you blend in with the others.
So with the coffee being a 2 and the experience being a 3,
The math totals out to you being a 5 out of 10 establishment. I still love you, Tim. I love the Canadians. You still showed out, and I still had a great time. Let's not be upset at a 5 out of 10. That is an honorable number. Scooters. This is a coffee shop I'm not very familiar with. Just using my eyes here. There is no walk-in or walk-through window, so I'm gonna drive in. I just saw a car drive in. They're getting business. Let's give it a try. Drive-through shop. Let's freaking go.
Hi, welcome to Scooters. How may I help you?
then I made my order.
All right, go ahead and scoot on.
Great, thank you. He told me to go ahead and scoot on over. What's up, Scooters? Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Appreciate it. I got the Caramelicious. Let's give it a try. It's really not bad. It's not as good as Dutch's in terms of the blended caramel drink. Almost the exact same kind of drink. This one's a little bit more melted straight out of the gate. Like this one was already kind of less icy. I'm gonna give you a 4 out of 5 on the coffee. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying that one. I'm really enjoying that one. Now comes the experience. I could try to pull my laptop out right now. There is quite literally nowhere to do any work here. No, I tried it. This isn't gonna work either. You can't say I didn't try. Scooters, I'll give you a 1. And it's just because your barista was cool. But there's nothing else. You're not giving me anything else. There's no more data. Scooters, I know we're trying. The coffee's good. Don't get me wrong. Maybe just even a table or a walk-through window just to kind of add to the experience.
So with a 4 out of 5 for the coffee and a 1 out of 5 for the experience,
I'm giving Scooters a 5 out of 10. Yeah, you'll get there. Yes, it is still me. I'm sure you were confused because I've changed my glasses. We're at Starbucks. This is probably the most basic coffee chain franchise there is. Yeah, what is a coffee shop ranking video without ranking Starbucks? What even is a Starbucks? Starbucks doesn't make any sense. I don't know what it is. Hi. I made my order with the barista. This is probably the fastest drink I've got. I'm not even set up yet. I think this, as fast as this was, I think this is also the smallest small I've received. That's tiny. So this is the ice brown shaken sugar espresso. I like that a lot. I just wish it wasn't so tiny. This is a baby cup for babies. That is really good. I'm gonna give that a 4.5 out of 5. It packs a punch, this little guy. So that's already a great start for Starbucks. It is a little cold though, I'll tell you. Like, this is the thing about coffee shops I don't understand. Some like don't understand temperature control at all. Some like will leave you freezing. I'm gonna give the feel of this place, I'll give it a 4. Not too bad. Good work, Starbucks. Actually, kind of surprised me. Better than I thought it'd go. Okay, Starbucks, not too bad. That being said,
So with a 4.5 out of 5 for the coffee and a 4 out of 5 for the experience,
that comes out to an 8.5 out of 10, which is tied for first. Summer Moon. This location specifically, I've always considered my third place. I love to come here and edit and get my work done. Always been a big fan of their coffee, but today we're gonna give them an official review. They're known for their moon milk. I still don't know what that is.
when I got in, I made my order to the barista. All right, guys, I got my drink. It's a half moon latte. I like the idea of this one because it's half as sweet, less calories. Looks pretty good. Okay, cheers. Oh, I love it. It's really hot though. It's not too hot. I mean, they just served it to me and it's sippable. So I've had coffee where it's burning my mouth the second it touches me. I'm gonna give the coffee a 4 out of 5. No, I'm gonna bump it up. This is 4.5 out of 5. But there's a reason why I love editing in this summer moon. It's a great way to get away and just be productive. I'm having a great time. Only thing about this place is walking in, it was really busy. And in the past, I've even found difficulty finding a seat in this coffee shop, but the music in here is so good. I think I'm gonna give the environment like a 2.5 out of 5. So a 4.5 for the coffee and a 2.5 for the experience.
Give Summer Moon a 7 out of 10 for the overall coffee shop. Finally, a coffee shop I have not tried. This is 7 Brew. I have heard a lot about it. There's a lot of hype around it. People seem to love it. There's not many in Houston. I had to make a drive for this one. Nonetheless, I am super excited to try it. Best part is I did find a table. They do have a table. Workable environment, we'll see. I'm hearing some music come out of it. That's pretty cool. Only thing I haven't seen yet is a walk-up window. Let's check this out. Did a walk around. They don't have a walk-up window. They have drive-through and they clearly have a table here. So I'm gonna have to order it through my car. Okay, we're going through the drive-thru. I thought you guys had a walk-up window, like Dutch.
Yeah, it's like on that side though.
Oh, you do have one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I then made my order with the barista.
You got a smell like cinnamon roll?
That's fast. Yeah, I
I'll
did.
get it. Try.
That's cool. Thanks so much.
Of course, you have a great day.
Appreciate it. You too. They had a walk-up window. I completely missed it. She said they have one. Is it this? It's like a sliding door. I don't know. Okay, you guys know the drill. This is the cinnamon roll iced latte from 7 Brew. First time I've ever even tried 7 Brew. So here we go. That's cinnamon roll. That's really good. That is really fun. I love that. Wow, wow, wow. I love that. I want to give this a 5 out of 5. That's 5 out of 5 for the drink. This is exactly as advertised. It is cinnamon roll. Dude, that's awesome. Great drink. It's cool. It's one table and I'm in front of a freezer. I know it's not designed for like a sit down, but when given lemons, you must make lemonade. I'll give it a 2. I'll give it a 2. Honestly, a pretty great drink, but a pretty mediocre environment in terms of can I sit down, do some stuff on my computer.
So with the coffee being a 5 and the experience being a 2,
7 Brew comes out to a 7 out of 10. They are quite literally 7 Brew. Better than some of the other coffee shops I've reviewed so far, so good for you, 7 Brew. I can't wait to come back. You make amazing coffee.
and just like that, folks, we have a tie. But there can only be one Dutch's coffee was better, but Starbucks' experience was better. But then I remember what the Dutch Bros Broista told me. Roll the clip.
The only thing with this place is like there's nowhere to sit down. Yeah, no, it's cool.
And then after that, she told me something about how you should like and subscribe. Now, at the time, that comment rolled off of me, but it got me thinking. We're looking for the best coffee shop in America, not in my town. And after doing some research, Dutch Bros has cafes. Dutch has cafes. This is beautiful. It even has a swing garage door. I mean, man, this looks fire. And if that's the case for some of them, I have to make Dutch Bros the winner. Dutch Bros wins. Also remember, guys, the Broista told you to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, everybody.
Rizzy already know who he is. He got Monopoly dropping billies, just running the biz. Entirely nobody got a guess, this isn't a quiz. He ain't on the back of the page, he's at the top of the list. Now run it.